What's good, everybody? Chris here again. Chris Goes Outdoors. Back outside today over by Mt Kearsarge. This one up north. The frozen Thanksgiving hike was Kearsarge in kind of the south middle New Hampshire. This one is up north by Conway, New Hampshire. It's about 3.5 miles with Mr. AJ again. And the plan is to post up somewhere. Supposedly you can camp out up in the fire tower there if you feel so inclined, but I don't know. We'll see. See where the day takes us. Off we go. Beautiful weather. Let's do it. We're continuing our way up the trail. We've made it maybe a mile, so it's pretty steep-ish elevation once you get to that mile point. Trail's been pretty well packed down. Don't know how well you can see, but we've been lucky enough to be able to just use micro spikes so far. I imagine as the day warms up and the higher we get, we might have to switch over to the snowshoes, but has been some beautiful trail so far, if not very tiring with these big old heavy backpacks on. Continue our way up. So we made it maybe a mile-ish from the summit, and we're strapping in. So it's getting significantly more snowy, less packed down. Enjoyable trail so far. Significant more snow up here, as I'm sure you can see in the video. Let's get to the top. Check out some sweet views, dude. So we're just below the summit of Mt Kearsarge North. Epic view off of this little cliff here. Views for days, some clouds in the back. There's some undercast over toward the Presidential Mountains. Whew. This is unbelievable. Let's get to the top. You can see it from here. Check out some sweet views. So we made it to the summit of Mt Kearsarge. This is, it's pretty good. Pretty solid view. I would argue one of the better ones I've seen in the Whites, in the entirety of the Whites. This is fantastic. You got this side over here, all completely open, and then it's just mountains for days everywhere you look. Except over there, there's a little bit of tree. But we have the fire tower there, and supposedly it's an absolute spectacular, picturesque view of the presidential range. So we'll go scope that out. So we're just hanging out here on top of the fire tower, all to ourselves. It is absolutely amazing up here right now. I don't know if I can explain. Epic views. Mr. AJ, what do you think of the view?
This is crazy.
Accurate. This is a absolutely phenomenal view. Might have said it before, one of the best views in the Whites, for sure. Especially with like all the snow. You can see the snow on the other peaks. The sun's casting some cool colors. The presidentials, even if it's a little cloudy over there, still look beautiful. Glad we're here. Phenomenal. Just hanging out. Enjoy the eve. So that is the sleeping arrangements tonight. No fancy tents. I brought the Copper Spur Expedition to use again, and yet again, another night, I'm not using it. It's right there. Actually, zoom in a little bit. It's in the little Nemo Sonic sleeping bag stuff sack. But got the Thermarest NeoAir X-Therm and the Nemo Sonic -20, so not messing around. And then AJ also actually picked up the Nemo -20, the Sonic, and he's got the Z-Lite sleeping pad and a X-Lite sleeping pad. Should be good to go. Temps are expected to drop into the 20s at ground level, so I imagine up here maybe I don't know, 15ish, 10, I don't know, we'll see. I expect once that sun goes down, it's going to get brisk in here very, very quickly. So the sun is slowly going down. We got maybe 40 minutes, so figured good time to cook. We got some noodles and chicken action going on today because I'm essentially out of other mountain houses. We're using AJ's little stove there, and this is the pot I use for winter just because it's a little bit bigger than the one, the Tokes one I got, so it sits on the MSR Whisper Light a little better, and the little top here actually doubles as another little cup if you need. Cook that up quick, enjoy some noodles and chicken, we'll watch the sun set, and probably bury ourselves in our sleeping bags because it's already getting noticeably cooler and the sun's not even down yet. So we made it into the next morning. Had some guests as well. So we had a full lit up candlelit party in here last night. But it was very nice. But we had some weather movement. It's quite different from yesterday. Take a look. So I said snow was coming. I wasn't kidding. 7 in the morning the next morning, and the weather's changed. The weather's changed considerably. So we hanging out, gonna eat breakfast and such, hanging on the side where no wind is, and we'll head out of here. I'll give you a view so you can compare to yesterday. The first one will be off toward the presidential range. Then we'll go around the other side where the sun was in the previous. Take a look. Mountains being mountains. Get in, cook up some food. We'll head down. Don't know what I'll record on the way down because this is supposed to turn to rain, and if it does, the camera is more than likely going into my backpack, so crazy. The snow has turned to rain, and it's been no secret that I despise hiking in the rain, but here we are. So, gonna make our way down with our newly acquired friends. And we'll try to stay in one piece and not die on the way down. So, let's get wet. Back down to rainy civilization. We got really wet in about the last mile. So booked it, didn't record much, but we made it back down, made some new friends who are packing up their stuff right behind us. And it's gonna do it, we're out. It's been real, it's been wet, and it's been fun. It's been real wet and real fun. If you liked the video, drop it a like. If you loved it, consider commenting and subscribing. You can follow me on the Instagrams at Chris Goes Outdoors. Don't feel obligated. Social media is pretty lame. And until next time, stay dry. We'll see you in the next one.